Good morning. So I'm making this video because I am starting school this month, actually today, starting back today for the summer session, which is 8 weeks long. So I've already walked for my degree, so now I just need to finish up the 2 remaining classes. And the reason why I was making this is because it's probably going to take a lot more time. And so since I have recently started to stream again, and since I'm not sure how much time and how much effort this is going to require, because I think that these 2 courses are the most toughest courses. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. Sorry, there is a diesel truck that's deciding to be annoying as soon as I should have taken the statistics class earlier in my semester, but I didn't because I was like, I was trying to get away from doing so. I even considered switching majors so I didn't have to do the statistics, but I just needed to, get through it. I can't avoid it anymore. So the senior capstone is a lot more reading, and a lot of it's like graduate level. So it's going to take a little bit more time for me to process, but I put this out as a warning because sometimes I think this all the time when it comes to starting the semester again, but whenever I get into the groove of it, it's not so bad. So I think that it's a possibility that the streams will still only be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but I want to say that it's also likely it'll be Saturday and Sunday, or just Friday night and Saturday. Haven't quite decided, but they won't be long streams, I guess. So, because not only do I go to school, I also work full-time. So I go to school part-time or half-time, and I work full-time, and then stream like a couple hours a night, but only on Friday, Saturday, and Sundays. So I'm trying to manage my time the best way that I can so I can be successful in all parts of my life, not just putting a lot of effort into just one area. And I'm also kind of nervous because this is like my final semester as an undergrad, so it's like I better do well in this. But I hopefully that I don't let it get too far into my head because I'll just fail after that. But this is like the only math course, the statistics class, that I've had to have for my undergrad, except for the basic math class. So, and I was watching a video from my professor, and she said that try not to think of it as a math class, because she said that she didn't even like this class either. So, like, whenever she was in her schooling, and she has a PhD, so that's a little bit more comforting. But I am trying to make sure that I have all my balances and make sure I succeed and pass. That's my goal, is to pass. I just want to pass. So the next question is, what happens after undergrad? So after undergrad, which ends on August 2nd, I will have a few weeks of rest and enjoy the rest of my summer until I start grad school. And that will be at least 2 years, if I'm thinking correctly. I want to say that I want to get done sooner, but I'll just test that waters whenever I get in there. Because if this is the reading that we're getting, I'm going to need to take my time. But I don't want to say that because, well, I'm going to take my time anyway, but I just want to make sure that I'm doing things correctly and not rushing just to get it done. So for grad school, I am choosing a study that is not much, like, it isn't really like business related, I guess. I mean, I guess it is, but I don't know if I'm too happy with it, but it's what's available. So, because there's a few that I would like to do, but I know that I just need to pick one and be happy with it as much as I can. Because ultimately it'll be what I do for the rest of my life. Well, partially. I don't know if I should still try to get my PhD. I don't know. It's kind of like one of those things where, do I get my PhD, or do I just get my master's, or do I get my master's and then my PhD, or just go straight to PhD? I don't know. And because I thought about, because I had the option of getting a master's degree, which consists of 2 certificates, like 2 master's certificate or graduate certificates. One of them would be in like organizational communication, and then the other one would be diversity and inclusion. There's that, which I was looking at it, I was like, well, maybe, because there's a lot of people that do that, but it's just like, what would I be able to do with it? Because then there was an example of educational technology, which I thought about, which would really help in the YouTube area, for sure. But, I don't know, I'm not very tech savvy. So, I don't know. I think that maybe I'll need to think about it just a little bit more, because I could get just like a communications degree, and then I could get a certificate to kind of boost it just a little bit, but that means more time. And so it's kind of like one of those things, is like, do I want more time for undergrad? I don't know. Or not undergrad, sorry, but for grad school. Because honestly, it seems like the certificates are the best option, because you can get, you know, like, you can be specialized, I guess, in both those areas. I don't know. I still need to think about it, which I've already changed my degree path once. So, and that was back in February whenever I decided. And then here recently I was like, no, I'm going to do this instead. Because ideally, I thought it'd been kind of cool to get a degree in industrial and organizational psychology, which they don't offer at the school that I'm currently attending, but another one here in town. But that one would be like full-time. I couldn't work, so that wasn't going to work for me. But then there is a doctorate degree where I live, in that same school, for clinical psychology, as like a doctorate. So I thought about that, but I think that, like, for example, if I decide to get like a communications degree, that could also help boost in the community, or in the psych field as well, because the psych is all about, you know, bridging connections and have positive, you know, interactions with others and developing relationships. And sometimes life can get lost in, you know, translation, and communication is key. But that doesn't just mean talking until, you know, you're blue in the face. It just means there's a lot more keys to communication than just listening and talking. So yeah, I still need some time to think about it, I guess. I have until like August to figure out what I really want to do, but that means I have to write another, because I've written 2 letters so far. And I don't know if I want to do that again, because it's not bad, it's just that I have to be very specific. And I guess the problem is that I can write those all day, but I don't move forward any, because I'm still stuck in undergrad. So ultimately, I just need to focus, and just focus on the undergrad for right now, for the next 8 weeks, and maybe think about grad school in the near future, very near future. But let's get past undergrad first and see where we can go from there. So I guess the moral of the story is that the next 8 weeks are going to be trial and error to see what works, but while maintaining good boundaries, so I don't overwork myself and then never want to return to it again. So for right now, as far as I know, that the streams, I might do videos every once in a while, will probably be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but more than likely Friday and Saturday, because Sunday I like to be able to get caught up on things. But if it is on Sunday, then it'll be maybe a couple hours, so like starting from 2 to like 6 or something, which I think that would be good for Saturday and Sunday, but some Saturdays I do have family events, so it'll probably be, I'm gonna say probably a lot. Basically, what I want to say is that it's gonna be from, like, Saturday and Sunday are gonna be from 2 to 6. And so then I can focus on getting ready for the next week and, you know, being successful there. But for Friday nights, it'll probably be maybe 7 to 12, maybe, but we'll see, because in my mind, Friday nights just kind of want to relax and, you know, hang out with people and, you know, just what I find relaxing anyway. So I guess I will see you guys next time. I just want to let you guys know that this is what is going on. The next 8 weeks are going to be hit and miss, and the streams are still probably going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So thank you guys for hanging out. I'll see you guys later. Bye.